Alright, does anyone know what this animal is called?
A kid quickly raised his hand.
Okay, Ghana, what is this animal called?
Cerniculus, or as we locals call it, caddis. It's a parasitic bird that lays its eggs in other birds' nests.
Excellent answer. I expect no less from you. Okay, now, Refun.
The teacher called on Refun, who was busy chatting with his friends.
Refun, look at the board. What animal is this?
Refun finally turned his attention to the board.
Oh, turtle?
Wrong. If you have time to chat with your friends, you should be able to pay attention like Ghana.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't paying attention.
Ghana, can you tell us what this animal is called?
Tortoise, ma'am. Tortoises are distinct because they are land dwellers. Their shells are rounder and bulkier.
Excellent answer. Refun, try to learn a thing or two from your friend, alright?
The school day continued until the afternoon. When it was time to go home, Ghana packed his things, ready to leave. Suddenly, a kid snatched his bag and ran off.
Hey, give that back.
Ghana chased after the kid, who was in the same class but wasn't very familiar to him. After a bit of a chase, the kid stopped behind the school where no one else was around.
Ikram, why did you steal my bag? Give it back. You know my name? We've never even talked. He never talks to anyone.
Suddenly, two kids appeared from behind. It was Refun and his friend Noval.
You made me get yelled at by the teacher. How is it my fault you couldn't answer the question? Because you're smart, it makes us look dumb. Look dumb? You're flattering yourselves. The truth is, you are dumb. Enough talking. We're here to teach you a lesson. Why? So you won't act smart. Hey, I didn't know about any hidden. They just told me to steal your bag. This will teach you not to make fun of us. I see, so I was acting smart, and that makes you two look dumb. But if you hit me so I act dumb, that makes you both look even dumber? Wait, that's not the plan. You're funny. No, I was wrong. You're the whole circus. Get him.
Refun and Noval shoved Ghana into a corner.
Hey, I have nothing to do with this.
Ikram tossed the bag aside and ran away. Refun and Noval started hitting Ghana, cornering him. Ghana squatted down, putting his hands behind his head as they kicked and punched him. Suddenly, a loud voice called out from behind.
Hey, stop it.
Refun and Noval turned around.
Oh no, that's Fitri Sakaguchi. Quick, grab a stone.
Before Noval could grab a stone, Fitri sprinted towards him and jumped, kicking him square in the face. Noval was thrown backward.
Hey.
Refun charged at Fitri, but she took a karate stance, waiting for him to approach. As Refun swung at her, Fitri grabbed him and threw him to the ground. She then pinned him down, punching his face repeatedly. Noval saw this and was about to ambush Fitri from behind when Ghana headbutted him.
You're fighting a girl and have to attack from behind? What a coward. I yield.
Fitri released Refun.
Run, quick.
Refun and Noval scrambled to their feet and fled. Fitri stood up and exhaled, placing her hands by her sides as she took a deep breath, followed by a controlled exhalation.
Is that Mokuso no Kokyu?
No, that was part of Nasuverse combined with Hibuki. Do you know about karate?
Not really, just happens to read about martial arts stuff.
By the way, why were those kids after you?
Maybe my face just irritates them.
If you're trying to joke, you're not very good at it. I know it's because of what happened in class. They got in trouble with the teacher for not paying attention, and you became the victim of their stupidity.
Ghana picked up his bag and brushed the dirt off his clothes.
Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. Hey, I've never talked to you before. You never talk to anyone in class.
Neither do you.
I like to watch and observe.
Besides, school is for learning, not socializing.
Who told you that? School is where you find friends.
I haven't seen you with any friends either.
You've been observing me? I didn't expect that.
If those two are what you call friends, then I'll pass.
Ghana began to walk away, but Fitri quickly ran ahead and stood in front of him.
Okay then, let me be your first friend at school. We've never talked before, so let me introduce myself. My name is Fitri Sakaguchi of the Gucci clan from Minangkabau.
Ghana looked at Fitri, who extended her hand, offering a handshake. He sighed, then smiled at her, finally relenting.
My name is Ghana Irwan Shah from the clan Only God Knows. Nice to meet you, Fitri Sakaguchi.
Ha ha ha, call me Fitri.
They both smiled, and soon their smiles turned into laughter.
So, do you want to report those two to the teacher?
Let them go. One day they'll learn.
You're such a kind person.
They walked together, chatting about many things. This was when Ghana learned that Fitri Sakaguchi was the daughter of a karate master who now works as a peddler selling a new 3-in-1 magic jar. Fitri learned that Ghana was the son of a university lecturer. Ghana couldn't tell the whole truth about who he was since his parents' identities were a secret. They talked and laughed a lot, even slowing their pace to share more conversation. They had to part ways eventually, as they lived in different directions. As they walked away from each other, Ghana beamed with a smile and playfully hopped along the path. He didn't even feel the bruises and cuts on his face. He was just happy to have made a friend at school. After a long walk, Ghana arrived home. Bazett greeted him as usual, but she was shocked to see the bruises on his face.
God, sweetheart, what happened to you?
I, fell from a hill while hiking?
Sweetheart,
Hee, I fell in the steps while climbing the stairs.
Bazett examined the bruises on Ghana's hands, noting that his knees were unscathed. She quickly realized he was lying about what had happened.
is this how you want to play it, huh? Fine, then. I won't be sleeping with you, taking a bath with you, or giving you hugs anymore.
Huh? Why?
My little brother isn't a liar. Who are you, a lost kid? Shoo, I'm waiting for my real little brother to come home.
Ghana's eyes welled up with tears at Bazett's playful act. He quickly hugged her, desperate for her forgiveness.
Big sis Fraga, please don't turn away from me. I'm sorry. I won't lie anymore. I was being bullied at school.
What? Who bullied you? Tell me.
It's already settled.
Who bullied you? I'm going to talk to your teacher.
It's okay, big sister. A kid from school defended me. She's my first friend.
Bazett was a bit surprised but pleased that Ghana had managed to make a friend in the process. She hugged him tightly as he buried his face in her stomach.
Your first friend?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about it?
Ghana blushed, still hiding his face against Bazett.
Take a bath first, and I'll tell you everything.
Sweetheart, fine. Let's take a bath, but you have to tell me the whole story.
Bazett tends to Ghana's wounds. After that, Ghana and Bazett went to take a bath together. While Bazett often tickled Ghana in the bath if he misbehaved, this time she just listened, letting him recount his whole day at school.
Hello, Bazett here. So, this is supposed to be a little after episode trivia. Let's see, my little brother didn't fight back against the bullies because his plan was to play the victim and report them to the teacher, hoping they'd get expelled. But after Fitri stepped in and beat them up, he pitied them and decided not to report it. Oh, and that goofy excuse he gave me for his bruises? Yeah, that was his attempt to cover it up. But hey, he's still a kid, and lying isn't exactly his strong suit. My hair? Why is it long and braided? Well, because I'm a huge fan of his mom. Let's keep that between you and me. Throughout the story of Fate before madness begins, you'll be seeing a lot of me, so get ready. I know, I'm not a blonde girl with a holy sword and an ahoge on top of my head, but this is my chapter. I won't let anyone ruin it. So, see you in the next episode.